Okay, this seems fine. Okay. Okay, so this should be fine. We are playing the Darkside Detective. I'm trying to get to case number 3. I do believe there are 9 cases in total. If I'm really honest, I want to get through this first one, so that way we can do through the second one. So there will be 3 cases tonight. It'll be 2 more instances of 3 cases each. And then we'll be able to get to the Darkside Detective 2, which Ender recently got me for Christmas. I thank you for that. So I have played the first one on my Switch prior, but I also felt like we couldn't just do, Darkside Detectives 2 without first doing one. So I decided to do this. It's also really funny because technically I also still need to be finishing the doors. We'll eventually get through that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just hoping my chat stays up while we play. It looks like we are. Okay, so we're going to try to get through this one, then this one, and then I think this is the one where we'll end. So let's start with the first one. Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residence. Dooley is there with further details. Start investigation. Malice in Wonderland. I was debating on if I wanted to do voices for these. Because, like, when I think of Officer Dooley, it's obviously kind of like in Scream, where the officer's, like, a doofus. So, like, wow, almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that. I don't know how we suddenly got into, like, a voice from, like, what is it called? Twin Peaks, where it's like, got a girl up here wrapped in plastic. Seems fine. Okay, so probably shouldn't do a voice like that. That seems, I don't know. I kind of wish he had like a mustache instead of like, I would assume your stereotypical like hot cop look. Like I kind of wish it was like an older, like a pudgy, got like old police officer, so like I have a funner accent, but it's fine. Detective McQueen, excuse me, that's Detective Bellamy to you, Dooley. Seems fine. Dooley, you watched me drive up. And I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. You know, I guess this place just has me spooked out a little. So, what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get here ASAP. No details. So, maybe it's just the supernatural in me, but like, wow, this detective over here really reminds me of like Castiel. And also, Chief Scully from X-Files, that's hilarious. 7-year-old kid, Alice, went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap, the kind of case you're into, detective. Great. Let's get started. Our trusty squad. I like to call it the Popomoto. Cool. Cool. Okay, so that's just a normal. Anything else to observe out here? After you, detective, whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. This seems fine. Okay, fine. I like how the dad's just like, yeah, I'm gonna smoke over here. This seems fine. Ooh, excuse me, the carbonation. That soda really just got to me just now. See, okay. They gave this man smoking on a cigarette, right? Got him his own glass of wine. And gave him a stance on if he should have one of those, like, quilted, fancy, yes, darling, we'll go out to the yacht later, kind of, like, vibe. But, like, very clearly, he's probably, like, a balding 50-year-old man who, like, is an accountant and his boss is overbearing as hell and that's why all of his hair's gone, kind of guy. Officer Dooley, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective Francis McQueen, Mr. Jones. He's here to investigate. We've talked about it. It's Detective Bellamy for the night. Thanks. Whatevs. I see. Twin Lakes finest! Yo, I made a joke about Twin Peaks, but I didn't realize we were, like, legitimately getting Twin Peakish. Now that I think about it, the, like, first husband of Charlotte off of Sex and the City, that man, like, the actor, I can't think of his name, he's the one that, did the original Twin Peaks, I do believe. To be real honest, I've never fully watched Twin Peaks. I really want to. But also I don't like watching things by myself. So I haven't done it yet, but I really want to watch it. Let's see. Ashtray. I feel like that's more of a thought than a... Hope you don't smoke around your kid. Oh shit, he said it to him. Thankfully, detective, I'm rarely around my kid. Yeah, clearly. Nice schooner. Haha, you dummy. That's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. So, how can I help you, detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll level with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. Yeah, no shit. Kids, they're vernacular. Like, gotta be around. It's fine. You can't make it bigger if you don't interact with them. She's 7. Exactly. A tedious age. So I leave that to the nanny. She's around here. Somewhere. Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was... Oh. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay your salary. They also pay for the cell and questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Fine. Call this number. They'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, Bell's. Fond memories. Dooley? I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? I apparently now have matches. I've taken up enough of your time. And I have nothing further to say, detective. Kindly leave me be. And now I have... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is... I assume upstairs is... Okay. Grandfather clock. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No! He had a clock. Shame. Thought I finally found out something interesting about you. What? What? I'm interesting. Whatever you say, detective. Rude. Let's see. A black light bulb? May as well take it. All we need is a disco ball, some white clothes and fat beats, and then we've got ourselves a good night. A good night is finding this kid. Yeah, Dooley. Locked. I wonder where I'd find a key. One of those crystals is worth more than we get paid in a year. We could take one. You passed the corruption test. Well done, detective. Can't, like, move around like I thought I would be able to. But, okay, I guess we'll go upstairs. Flowers. A place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. We gotta... Whoa! I didn't expect that to be a... attic. Okay. Well, apparently I've picked up paint thinner. Those look heavy enough to knock somebody out cold. Yo, a red dress and blonde hair. You know what that reminds me of? What was her name? Anna Nicole Smith. Tell me where she is, Bear. I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. A stupid know-nothing bear. Hello, can I ask you? My baby! My baby's gone! Can you tell me more about Al? She just disappeared, my baby! Is there any... You have to find her... Yeah, no kidding. Bye. Okay. Cool. A drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put out an APB. No, don't do that. Tree. Hey, I know that's a tree. Only $5. Tree fitty. I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the fit? You know what? Leave me. I don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. This is no time for art, detective. Blacklight. This looks useful. We'll just leave. Master bedroom has the wife. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. Ah, the nanny. Tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. What's a nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. How long have you been working for the Joneses, detective? Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. It's not really the best time. It's always a good time for grammar. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. Say, you're the The very innocent nanny, yeah. Do you have keys for the various rooms? I'm a nanny, not a maid. Right. Do you? Yeah. I have the key to the study then? Sure. There's nothing incriminating in there anyway. Goodbye. We're done here. I'll get back to work and nothing else. Seems impolite to be going through someone's drawers uninvited. Alice and her mom looks quite happy here. She seems like a sweet kid. Don't worry, we'll find her, detective. A waterbed, very fancy. It looks like something's been kicked under here. No, it doesn't! Strange page, huh? A cult for dummies. That's wild. What an odd place for a telephone. They must run out of places to put it. Right. And presto, we're in. This seems fine. Oh. This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. A lantern. Oh, it looks like it has some oil left, too. Oh. Roy Jones Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. Esquire? Oh, that makes them a lawyer. You know, that kind of makes sense. His magazine collection. Jeez, this guy is obsessed with jugs. Jugs Weekly. That's so funny. Nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at in for some time. For shame. Hey, I just realized that there are only 2 seats in this entire house. Don't be daft, Dooley. There are more than just There are more. They're just off camera. You can never trust a man who owns too many books. That's what I say. How many books are too many? 6. And how many books do you own? I don't feel comfortable with this line of questioning. So I feel like it goes into this lamp down here. I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. What the hell? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Okay, I seem to have everything I need. Let's just get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw these missing symbols. Alright. Well, the first one that needs to be is this one. Needs to be here. And we need this one here. And then we need this one here. That should be it. Great. Maybe now is a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Yeah, Even if I'm not foolish enough to go in there with no light. Well, we do have a lit. Okay, Dooley, let's do this. No offense, detective. I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll, stand guard out here. Oh, hi, Alice. Oh. Box marked baby's first cult robes. Oh, neat. Uh-huh. The label sells old milk circa 1880. Why would you store that? Don't look in there, mister. That's where the three-eyed rats live. Hide. This looks like the other attic right down to the broken shelf. Except that it's all blue and cold here. Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yep. Good. I'm hungry and from the sound and the sounds from downstairs is scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Portal. Uh-oh. Not so fast, detective. Where's Dooley? That idiot! I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm gonna trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian. After all, it's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, they're getting trapped in the Darkside's version of their bedroom. It's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gone into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself up here. I figured it'd be the best to lay low until you had gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. Most of the TLPD? What? Sadly fair. So that's what this is, an inheritance scheme? You'd have to admit, a fairly perfect crime. It is, actually. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. Is she so smart? She'll know to keep her mouth shut. Once Dooley wakes, you and your schemes will be done for. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him in here with you. Come on. Okay, drag your friend in here and no funny business. Yeah, huh? Have a taste of your own medicine. Shoot. Well, that's the problem solving. Come on, Alice. Let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. So the kid got into the nanny's stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? The dark side. But that's a surprisingly succinct summary of things, yes. Shame. The nanny was, certifiable. She was a looker. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts. With a plan that trapped innocent people in a parallel world. Kidnap their kid. And steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. I wonder where the nanny got the occult books from anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. A case for another day, I guess. First of all, we have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Case closed. Well, we got one down. 2 more to go. Wasn't that bad. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? I have some overdue books to drop back. So, the pearly swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Come on. We're gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's just get this over with. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not really welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh, right. That clears that up, so... How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh. Sharp even. Fines! For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? There's one who's responsible for the storm, and you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? This is your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted, you know? The usual stuff. The usual. Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. It'll ruin the world tour. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. A pair of oddball priests? Or questionable ghost-busting... I see. What books did Dooley... He had Rules to Rave 2. Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. And The Law. What is it, and do we really need it? Yes. Fuck. Hey! What happened to the librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. Take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. Skylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting. What? It sounds awful, detective. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that again. Ah, sugar snaps. Goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. Let's check the offices. Like some of these coats have been out here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. I got a button. Let's see the bit. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your what? Come back. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Oh, that's actually really funny. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. I got this for Dolores last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Oh, Guy, oh my god, she taped her own photo to it. Oh, it's October. Even the lamp is flickering. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half or a lazy proximate. Okay. So now I got buttons and scissors. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. What? Really strange, it's fine. These brownouts seem to like they're making for frustrating reading conditions. I guess the elevator. An old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire rescue was the only thing that was destroyed. Fire escape. Fire rescue, jeez. Let's see. Well, clearly we can't go to horror. So let's try... I assume we're already on 1. So let's go to sci-fi and fantasy. Oh. Is it you? Don't blink. Oh! That's a reference to Doctor Who. What all leaves this plant has. But that's just the dead tree where Dolores dries her stockings. Why do you know so much about Dolores? What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope it's because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side. When the inevitable happens. Oh my gosh. Always love trains and trams, not monorails though. Thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. Alright. Why your parents don't love you! Oh my gosh, that's wild. A, B, C, easy as 4, 5, 6. What? A Viewmaster, I loved these as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's time like these that I miss walking the beat. Alright. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Dino Roar! I'm a Dino Roar! The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergartner Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates the play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. A guide to baby safe shots. What? Daddy's little disappointment. Oh my god. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Little and Big Pooh saves the day. Maybe it is your fault. Oh my gosh. Little Billy and the Crushed Dreams. Wait, no, go back. I want to see if it gives me more. Baby's first hangover. Why your parents don't love you. Oh, we are. Okay. I think we've done all of them now. Hmm. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking drought pieces, though. I like how the chess game is just doing itself. That's fine. We lived in medieval times. We'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside Beowulf and his squire Dooley. I don't know why I gave that an accent. I don't. It's fine. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. Then I found out that they go into space. No thanks. That's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Okay, so now I also have a metal strip. Fantastic orbit drowned in moonlight. Strangled by her own bra. That's so funny. Doctor Who's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. Space hike. Boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to woo a Wookiee. Mass certificate. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains. Brains. Blasters, 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 and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astro trolls. Fantastic orbit. Oh, yeah, okay. So we've already... Library card. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. I received an old library card. Can I put it into the Viewmaster? No. This library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. Uh-huh. Okay, then. Whoop! I didn't mean to do that. I thought I clicked on the part where it said hallway. And now I'm like, this is fine. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope. Not one word of that is true. Reading room, hobby, do it yourself. He looks like he's jumping. You jump too, somebody shoved a pull up your behind. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works. This guy. My gosh. How to do it yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I didn't read that! Oh no! DIY because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it. So your government is broken by C... I don't even know how that's pronounced. Guevara? The definitive guide to landscaping from outside to down... Oh. That's so funny. How did it... This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team. Whoever they are. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. Things you can just fill jam jars with. Volume 3. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective. The inspecting, investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Hardwood and where to find it. Okay, I think... Oh, glue. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Okay. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. So the supplies are fake? Alright. Alright. Go to the reading room. Oh. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name is Raxa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, Detective? Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people. Fair point. Time always seems to be standing in boring places like libraries. Stand still. Well, real quick before we, go to hers, I just realized we never actually talked to that kid on the second floor. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Okay, well, floating book. Well, that's not right. Trick? What magic book did you learn? It's not magic, it's nothing. Oh, it's something. Okay, anyway, going back up. See, I feel like the button is gonna have to go there. Okay, microfilm. It's radiating energy like Rexia said. I think it may be clue. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. What if we cut a piece? Let's call that plan B. Well, if it fits, let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lake's recent history. Spider moths, do it again. Some sort of thing. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Dolores is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh. Yep. Just Dolores now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, down, left, right, right, BA. Shouldn't have read that out loud. I think I may have just summoned something. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. Jeez. Hey, look. I remember this kid. What the? Hello, who are you and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen. Those from from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right. That's not really helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those who know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me. Oh, knower of the unknown. What's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the cowardly Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that could hold vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the other lies within the others. The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. I don't mind. You didn't say the magic word. And I need to figure out the password. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one. Another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crawley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. You mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir, not a word more. Okay, then. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Neil Bleakman! Oh my gosh. Hi, but not like Jan Tufts with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like housewiring and how to do own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With right gear I could, I need a new button, mind. Here you go. Could use the button to fix the elevator. I can, but that won't do nothing. Needs to be conducted to make a circuit work. Metal strip to the button. A conductive button. Use this button to replace the broken one in the elevator. Let's see, that'll do the job. Okay, well. I don't like that. Elevator. Oh, now we have the horror button. I don't like that. Let's see what the little key... Oh gosh darn it, I hit it again. 1 second. I'm so sorry. I keep hitting things. This seems fine. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. Enid Blyton. What is it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. Uh-huh. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and do-it-yourself fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Yeah, I bet. Okay. Ratchet. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. I read your detective books, wonderfully over the top. Let's go back down to reception. And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need the password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. I feel like Guylite is probably the password. Yeah, the ghost was like, I met your friend Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you wait into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do. Something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Alright, maybe I can find some kind of walk around. Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Roxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, Detective? Me? No. But I have this, friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in to steal her unpublished fan fiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Okay, so now I have an admin password. One, two, three, four. Okay, so I set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want, no restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so. Shut the door on the way out. Okay. Did I sense? Yes. The B-sides are focused elsewhere. The air is clear now. Well, clear is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Fine. Just don't go into their room. If you can avoid it, as you suggest. Now what's all this about a hidden room? I shall share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. Oh. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of those books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. You need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition. Alright. That seems fine. Oh look, Doris must have fixed the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. Window. Looks like they can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library. Like How to Cook a Dinosaur. You ever catch one? Dinosaur! Dinosaur. The Internet Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellamy. And MMO Accountancy? Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. That's funny. Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. H.P. Lovecraft, only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play uncommon cliches, your penny dreadfuls lack true horror. At best, spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan. Fraud! Undead trickster! If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your book. Probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah! You're an infuriating man. Oh. From Axes to Zero Oxygen, a murderous primer. He's behind you. Animal allotment. Stephen Dukes, the ankle biters. Bemoaners from beyond the grave. Alibi soup. The butler did it. The dread person's murders. Calvin Adacop. Did you kill them? I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you too. You were out last time. Very dark places and illustrated the compendium of innate deaths. They're not the scariest sounding of books, are they? I think I might have had an accident. The dead person, okay. Everyone's guilty. The fast car killers. The followers. Erogenous castrate, nope. The diary of Evelyn Snokes. The girl who chokes. Oh. Everyone's guilty. Haunted place. They've gone to buy poison. Yes. How they all died. Goodness me, he's dead. Henry Hamfist, the punch-to-death champion of 1934, a biography. Let's see. It kills. Just quit. Jugular wounds. An illustrated story. A guide to journaling your own death. You know, they really went out of their way for this. I touched its face. Jobs you're not good enough for. It is. Just quit. The book Yeats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too good for my taste. Too godless. Oh my god, maybe I can read. I wonder if the missing book is the one Blaine took. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh yeah, she did have a book with an L on it. Murder. Ninja zombies and other terrible crossovers. Morals. No thanks. Never look in the fridge. Madman kills a... No, don't do it. Nanny nightmare. Map to murder. Murder. The pain giver. Places to die in. Places to not die in. The original. The Origami Massacres. Oh my gosh. The quirky killings. The rash that won't clear. Oh. Quickly hide. The Revenger. Quay 60. Oh my gosh. Stabfest 6. Everywhere snakes. Tomorrow the world implodes. Scary Book Volume 4. The Trundling. The Underwhelmer. Vivian's Hatchet. Vet's Revenge. Where's Waldo's Body? Vanity Kills. The Underwhelmer. Holy shit. They yearn for blood. X marks the victim. Unzip the body bag. The yogurt bun. My gosh. Zesty recipes for evidence disposal. Okay. See, they were down here. I have... How do we get the book? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. Okay, fine. What's going on here? I didn't take that blasted book. It was that childish bleeding woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current... however that's pronounced. My works are vastly superior. Oop. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That's not my concern. You want this book? You stop their fight. Gotta be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No. I'm too busy reading my book to help, so... Dooley, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal right now, huh? Really don't want to put my face on this. Would I really need a picture of myself? The things I do for this job. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Oh. Well then, here you go, Paul. Paul? My name is Paul. Just like it says on the card. My card. Paul. Paul. Oh my gosh, the book is supposed to scare her. Oh, then it has to be for the ghost upstairs. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel I've ever written. And it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me the shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed. Agreed. Whoop. One second. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Agreed. Forgot the whole point of when I accidentally brought up the Discord. Was because I was trying to bring my chat back up. Whoop! Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. Now the poor chap doesn't know. Okay. Oh right, I have to go get what's his name's book from her now. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have the novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise, so here. Aw, you ruined the kid's illusion, Detective. Sure. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with the curious clicking sound. Lever. Right, we pull this and... Right. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it. In one, Detective. That seems fine. Oh. Uh-huh. What is all this? Magica? Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game? The Gnostic Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts? Rituals for Modern Witchuals? These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Books. The Necronomicon, a Cyclopean cookbook. 101 Ways to Get Ritual Stains Out of Your Carpets. A Brief History of Time Magic. The Art of Pentagram Drawing. The Guide for Syncing Your Coven with the Moon. Okay. Ugh. Bears run to the... Okay. Strange thing to find here. Skull. Normal library fear this. Oh, except that I took the skull. Okay. Periodic table of secret magic elements. Ah! Ritual book. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirit page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! Seems to be charged by this falter wiring. I wonder where it goes. Shelley. So, what are you doing here? Oh, Mary Shelley, Frankenstein! Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spooky factor. Can I, like, use the skull to get the Facebook out? No. Okay. I wonder if I have to, like, scare her. Alas, poor Yodrick! No, Yodrick was an intern here last summer. I wondered what happened to him. Found your vault of contraband books. Impossible, it's hidden behind a complex locking mechanism. Well, I got in, and as did someone else, and they tampered with the books. Impossible, they must have found another way in. No one could crack that system, but I already... Impossible! Okay, well... Let me think. Maybe I missed something else in that room, because crawl space, a small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I could drop something down to see where it lands. Oh, hey. This works. Bet you it's that vent in the children room. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them because now I have friends. See? He meant no harm. Troublemaker! Arrest him! Breaking and entering into your room of illegal books. Let's say both sets of charge cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The Major stopped paying the tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. We'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Julie, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. I'm equal parts, but Grandpa, I'm tired. And that's too damn bad. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. Wiring to... Yes. Alright. This room looks like it's getting nastier. I hope this works. Sometimes I wonder if the people of Twin Lakes know how often we save their bacon. I never saved any actual bacon. Got a cat named Bacon out of a tree once. An example to all of us, Dooley. Okay, let's see. Look, the detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should probably be able to close the book now. What are you at lurking up there behind the cloud, behind the storm? Okay, Trixie Moon. Got the book. Oh. Trunksville Detective, though. I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an agreement, then, Doris. You don't find me from having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business sans hunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Come on, Dooley. Let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Okay, so we got 2 down. Only 1 more left. Dooley has called me to the subway station to deal with an emergency. Disorient Express. Detective, you're here. I came as soon as you called. What's the case? Case? No, I just needed a ride. Station's closed. Closed? Yeah, some spooky train is blocking the platform. Anyway, let's go. A spooky train? Yep, spooky train. Anyway, we better get going or we'll be late to work. Dooley, it's a spooky train. We're the Darkside Division. Do you not think? I try not to. That's detective work. Let's go have a look then. Fine, but if we miss the free donuts at work, you're buying. I also want free donuts. Are you sure we can't just go to work? I need to get my morning nap in. What? Wow, ticket machine. Seems to be working, but I have no cash. Time to put this badge to work and make use of my police privileges. Flickering lights always suggest spooky hijinks. Not as dumb as your grammar, kid. Yeah, kid. Cops is dumb. Barrier. Sorry, detective. The barrier is broken. We have to crawl under it. Can we at least jump over? No, the insurance for jumping was too high. We're only cleared for a slow crawl. Being a cop is nothing like television promised it would be. Oh. Do you have a ticket, sir? Sorry, who are you? The train's conductor, sir. Right, you look a tad ghostly, sir. That I do. That I do. Are you a ghost? Not at all, sir. Ghosts are blue, for one. And they can't be seen. Not without the proper equipment. No, we're from the dark side. Then what are you doing here? Train stuck, sir. Doing my job to keep the passengers safe while this gets rectified. Rectified? Yes, sir. I'm sure those boys from the Brightside Division are looking into it right now. Brightside Division? Brightside Division. Right. As I said, sir, train stuck. Not sure what caused it. Likely a problem with the tracks, sir. Would have to see inside the control panel to be sure, but I can't leave my post here. Ticket? Thought not. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you solids to leave. Did you just call us solids? Certainly not, sirs. I wouldn't be throwing around language like that. Alright. That seems fine. be the platform. Plunger, not without the plungy bit, so a stick then? Okay, first off, rude. Bin. Seems to be something in here. Okay. A stick and a receipt. Cool, cool. Security cameras. I wonder if this camera caught any useful footage, but I can see that the working light is painted on. Oh. Control room's locked. For now. Dooley! Oh, come on, detective. You know as well as I do these things go. How these things go. Jesus. Look at the cute little rat! No, friend! Rat friend! Cubicle. Hi there. Oh, sorry, the door was unlocked. Yeah, lock's broke. I've no feet to hold against it. Well, right, well, I'll leave you to it then. Whoa, hold up, Daddy-O. I'm in a bit of a funky situation. Maybe you could help me out. What is it? Stall has no toilet paper, Daddy-O, and I'm a cat that needs him some. Well, yeah, sure, we can look. I feel like worst come to worst, we have a receipt. Also, I feel like since the rat came back, it probably means something. A tentacle? What on earth is that? Not sure, but I think we should send it back to wherever it came from. Flush. No use. You could say that it was in tentacle on staying where it is. Oh my gosh. Push it down. Well, I just happen to have... Wait, what do you mean, the handle? Whack it. Alright. Grab some toilet paper, I guess. That noise reminds me of my career since I was assigned to the Darkside division. Damn, alright. Well, the first guy still needs his toilet paper. Here you go, guy. Sorry to leave you hovering for so long. Far out, Daddy-O. Here, take this coin as thanks. Cool, cool. I need to get my eyebrows plucked. Alright. You know what? Now that I have that coin, I bet you I can get a ticket. Alright, of course. Earn the item ticket. Heh. Here you go, one ticket. Fine, on you go then, I suppose. I like your glasses. Duh. Duh, my party goggles, baby. On your way to a party? Always, darling. Every place is party place when I have my goggles on. And I always have my goggles on. Even here now. We party on the chain. I don't know why I gave it that accent. Let's see. Hippie gal! Well, hello there. Hiya. Where are you off to? I was on my way to San Francisco, obviously, but then we got stuck here, and this place is terrifying. Oh, kind of like San Francisco, Frankensteinsco. What? Oh, I tried. How so? Well, for starters, there's not a single screaming beast in the sky. Nobody is being followed by shadow men, and nothing is on fire. Nothing. Maybe you're not the girl for me. Nanny Dooley, is that you? Sorry, dearie, I'm Granny Gooley. You do look like my little Patrick, though. My name's Patrick, too. Did you also like games of I Spy as a kid? I did. I spy with my little eye the coming of the end. The world eating itself, rivers of gore flooding the streets. I don't know this version of the game. Oh, seeing the end times was little Patrick's favorite. Oh, a dark side portal. Cool, cool. It appears we found our #1 suspect for all these strange goings-on. You have the right to remain silent when questioned. Anything you say or do may be duly... What are you doing? Reading it its rights. And how exactly do you intend to arrest it? With my handcuffs, obviously. Top marks for enthusiasm, duly. Well, time to... Oh... Looks like the Purple Rift has an accomplice. I'm going to need a second pair of handcuffs. Does the fire recognize the flame? Does the darkness recognize the shadow? Does the storm recognize the wind? Rain? Damn it, man! I've lost my train of thought. We are all agents of the never-ending hunt. Servants of the crawling death void. Ministers of the world's cruelty. Well, I'm happy you're doing okay for yourself. Thanks. It's been a lot of hard work and late nights at the office. Interlopers, fiends, fleshy monstrosities. Things that should not be have come to pass. Tracks of chaos intertwine. So not much of an idea right now, huh? No. So receding hairline, how's that treating you? The end comes for us all. Entropy is a cruel mistress. Now let's hope it's from growing up in this weird hole. It'd best be going. It'd all best be going to places we would be best at. Yeah. Finally, somebody in authority. Oh. Hey. Sorry, guy, but you don't know any more than the rest of us. Hi, detective, what's going on? Raxa, what are you doing here? Getting the train home from college. Then we got diverted to wherever this is. Well, we're on the case now, so get comfortable. He means, no, yeah, I get it. Let me know if I can help at all. Will do. Hello? Do-da-dee. I wonder if he even knows what's going on. In case of fire, pray someone has held the extinguisher. They have not. Stay back, monster. Whoa, calm down. Sorry, I thought you were him. Him? The intense man in the tunnel who threatens to arrest and or eat anyone who comes off the train. Arrest or eat? Yeah, and I'm not sure who chooses. What's going on here? You're really not him? I don't really know what happened. We left the last station on time, then some weird lights flashed, and now we're here. Whoever here is. Who's this man you keep talking about? He looks a bit like you, only not? Not at all now that I properly see you. He stalks about outside this train, sniffing for clues and snarling when he sees us. Has he hurt anyone so far? Thankfully, no. He seems more menacing than dangerous. Okay then. Hey, dude. We've been on this train for, like, ages. What's going on? I'm afraid... Because I keep seeing floating green people. I'm not at liberty... Yeah, I think I indulged too much this morning. You probably shouldn't tell me that. I'm an officer of the law. Far out, dude. Never mind. Find yourself in a parallel dimension, please stay in the carriage. An oddly useful warning. Should probably stay with these people, make sure they're okay. You're tired for walking through the tunnels, aren't you? Stop using your Sherlock powers on me. Now then. You look like one of those living people we've got plotting about the place right now. Officer Dewey? Name's Gooley, Chief of the Brightside Division. Brightside? Division specialists deal with threats from your neck of the woods, so as to speak. My neck of the woods? The other world. That which from whence you came, son. I surmise from your appearance that you are a detective, a bit one down on its luck. Hey, I presume that being the case, you've crossed over to investigate your world's version of this situation. I am. Can you help? No, son, I cannot. This isn't your jurisdiction. You should leave this place to us professionals and take care of your train back in your own world. Shouldn't you look into that? Jurisdiction, son. Seems like a concept beyond a dangerous maverick such as yourself. Maybe I should slap you behind bars. Okay. Sing me a song, buddy? What? You're the busker, not me. That's not how buskers work here, you tourist. You know, shit. I gotta wait for... What the hell was that? Yeah, spot the Darkside Sky Beast. Yeah. One tick, sir. Oh, Miss Biscotti. I does beg your pardon, miss. I should have known. Obvious to me now it is. Ooh. I'll get your items for you now, miss. Oh, yes, thanks. And here you go, miss. One swimming cap. Thanks, I guess. A bad disguise. Alright. It was. I wish that agent I was sent was so innovative. I tell you what, son. In you go. Maybe you can solve this thing after all. What about jurisdiction? All paperwork up to a solution. Now orf you up before I change my mind. Right, thanks. Who doesn't like having keys? Oh, okay. Whoa, the reflection touched. Whoa. I don't like that. Okay. Flush. Oh. Alright. that we have the plunger, I feel like we'd be able to go through our bathroom. I don't remember how we... This one? Aha. Plunger. Ha! Sucker! Tentacles, very good. I should be helping, shouldn't I? Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Okay, yeah. Okay, so cool. I have an idea. I know exactly how we're going to get it. Take this key. Here, we're gonna go over here. Use the key. Engineer Tram. What? How'd you get in? Tam locked that door from the inside. This is your handiwork, I take it. You shouldn't have fired old Tam for sleeping on the job. Told him he did. His black magic classes started at midnight and ran through. Morning shifts ain't for old Tam. Heavy sleeper he is. Book him, Dooley. I left my books at the station. Can I use these handcuffs instead? No, it's a kitty. I need what's her name? She has her laptop. Raxa, think you can make any sense of this? Let me see. Oh, this is an occult virus. Yeah, I think it's to blame for what's going on. I can probably talk you through how to make an antivirus on my machine. That's what I was hoping for. Let's see. Cool. Thanks. That's it. Great work, Detective. You've got the trains moving again. Dooley, you understand what just happened here, right? No? let's get this guy to the cells. How you gonna get me there? Train ain't running. We just talked about how that was fixed. Weren't you listening? Plus, we have this car. This has not been a good day for Tame. Case closed. Ticket to ride. Well, we've gone through 1 through 3, which was my goal for tonight. Let me think. So, I'm thinking, I don't know if I'll do a stream this upcoming Sunday. I don't know. I feel like streaming on Sundays is good. If I do another one of these where we do like 3 in a row again, it'll probably be like 6 p.m. Eastern-ish our time. But if I decide that I'm just going to do like Don't Starve again, which honestly might be what I do the next time, it'll probably be earlier in the day. I'm also thinking about doing once a month a stream of like spin a wheel, and it's a different Pokemon. Like the wheel has all the Pokemon, you spin it, and like you draw the Pokemon. However, you have to draw from like memory. So like if you have no idea what the Pokemon is, like that's gonna be wild. And I've never played any of the Pokemon generations of like Black, White, or Black 2, White 2. And I don't think I've played Pearl either. Like there's definitely a few games, Pokemon games, that I've never played a game in. And so like like I could completely doodle it wrong. It'll be fine. So I do thank you for visiting my stream. Like I said, we only got through 1 through 3 today. The next time we play this game, we're gonna get through 4 through 6 next time. And then after it, 7 through 9, because I've played this version, like the first Darkside Detectives on my Switch, although it's been a couple years, but I wanted to get through this because we're gonna do Darkside Detectives 2, Fumbling in the Dark. And then what a wild moment when I tell you, they're coming out with a Darkside Detectives 3, which I thought they were kind of done with the game. And then, as I was like downloading it, it gave me like a week or so ago the advertisement that soon, like, the Darkside Detective 3 will be coming out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting old seasons of anime and this all in like wrapped up. Like, it's great. It's wonderful. Okay, I thank you so much for coming to my stream. We'll see how this goes for going forward. I'm really glad to be back. It's a little unfortunate that I can't do it more often, but I do work a normal person job. Pity.